Hello and welcome to the Brick Freak. Today with the review of Mould King's NK2 Mammoth tank out of Command & Conquer. These are the instructions. Model number is 20011 and we have nearly 3,300 pieces, exactly 3,296 pieces. It's a stolen mock, I don't say anything more. Link to the set and to the original mock are all, like always, in the video instructions. So you've seen the size of the thing here. If you want to see how I assemble it, or not speed build, but you know my style, then watch the assembly video. Okay, I haven't applied the stickers. They look much lighter than the set is, but when you compare them, it's a little bit lighter, but okay. Lego don't do it better with the Harry Potter sets. There's the tear from the stickers isn't the tear from the bricks, so it's here a little bit the same. Set comes with 5 L motors, an M motor, RC, Akku box, Bluetooth and 2.4 gigahertz radio. Okay, instructions are pretty clear, no problem at all. Piece quality is great because we have Mould King, we have GoBricks pieces. So what they have to make better is some of their movable technic parts, the actuators also, but the motors and everything and the pieces are meanwhile are very good. Sometimes better than Lego, sometimes close to Lego, but you have no problem with this here. Everything is fine and stable. So instructions good, piece quality good. The design of the assembly is very good, makes a lot of fun. First you build the middle part here. It includes 5 motors, 4 for each track here, or track engine part, and 1 for turning the turret, and the other sits in the turret that fires. Okay, so the assembly is really enjoyable. No fancy building techniques, just straight to the target, and makes a lot of fun. You can spare some time. I believe it's 8 building steps. 4 or 5 are the 2 front parts here. You can build them mirror-wise, so you are faster with searching the parts. And the 2 tracks at the back are each is 1 building step, so you can open both. It's 5 and 6, I believe. 7 and 8 is the turret. Yes, 5 and 6 you can open together and build them mirror-wise if you are able to. And then you save a lot of time. So you're getting a lot of tracks here. So the set is okay for its piece worth, or the worth of the pieces. 5 motors, everything, RC, a lot of tracks, a lot of good big technic parts. So it's a good set to butcher for only for the pieces if you need tear and dark tear. One thing in the instructions is dark bluish gray can, with not so good light, look like dark tear, but you don't find the pieces in the other color, so it's obviously you're wrong in your the instructions. Okay, but that made really no problem at all. So use a good light, and after searching you find, okay, I'm searching for the wrong color, but that is really no issue. Most of you people know this. Okay, perhaps a lot of you have watched the English video of the assembly. First, one thing for all the new guys. I'm from Germany. I had English in school 40 years ago. So, yes, I'm not really, my English is not perfect. But most of you people understand what I want to say. And I recognize that I get a little bit more views in English. So thank you for all your support and to all the new viewers. I make a FAQ in the next time. I announce it in the community tab, and if you have any questions, I make a Q&A, FAQ, sorry, FAQ, in the next 2 weeks. So if you have any questions now or after the community tab, write it in the comments and I'll answer them in 2 weeks. Perhaps where I live, what I do for a living, or such things, or what I will love to build, what I hate to build, or what you want. Size of my underpants, I don't know. What you want. Okay. What is really important from a tank here is he driving. Yes. Okay. A, the left. C, the right. Both together. I think his speed is decent. The underground is not so clever. I knew it before. But this table is 12-year-old. We moved in with 2 little children. And we are not the parents who forbid the child a lot. So this table looks like hell. Not like hell, but has a lot of scratches. So I always use this here. But you see, I think he's pretty fast. Okay, 4 motors. But this thing here is, you can imagine, only the count of the motors in the Akku box, it waits. So it's pretty fast for me. So second thing, and there we have, yeah, the bummer of the set perhaps. These two here, you have to get them out of the way, because the turret sits a little bit, it turns fast too, the turret sits a little bit too flat on the body. But that's not a really big problem. If you don't have the pieces, just remove this here for showing it. To be honest, how often do we use the Technic sets with power functions after we assemble them, after 6 weeks after the assembly? Mostly not so often. And if you want to show it some friends or something, I show you I tell you the fix or remove this. The fix is you just need a 5 to 7 or 5 to 8 Technic frame, and you put it between. The turret is a part for itself, and under the turret sits the gear, the big gear, and make one Technic frame in between. Then it sits one Technic beam higher. It perhaps looks a little bit different, but then you can turn it without any problem. Should be no problem. You have to be careful with the cables, because the cables are going, or the front motors are sitting here, the cables go here to the back, to the battery box. It's easy to access, that's great. And so the cables are going in the body straight through the middle. And in the middle are the 3 or 4 gears that are moving the turret. And if you are putting all the cables in, perhaps you have another problem with the turret, the cables, not the height, perhaps that's, yeah, so you have to be careful with that. Okay. So I showed you the 2 functions, but we have a third. So, just watch. I hope it works. It shoots. We can't move up the cannons, so it always shooting straight. I hope it works now. Oh, The problem is when I put it up, it's not very strong. When I put it up, perhaps they won't come out of the barrel. So, you've seen it, not too fast. It shoots. It shoots the two 1x2 Technic beams. We have only 4 in the set, but we don't have a magazine here. You have to reload after every shot, and yes, so the play functionality of the shot function isn't very comfortable. So I believe you will use it 2-3 times, and yes, then not. But it shoots, so that's the most important thing. The distance, perhaps 2 foot or 2 feet, 1 foot, 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, perhaps 3 feet. And the power behind it, nobody will get hurt. I believe even if you get it in the eye, it won't. Perhaps you feel a little bit pain, but you will have no damage at all, I believe. But be careful or wear glasses. The rest, the only thing perhaps you have to protect are the eyes, like often with toys that shoots. Okay. So you see all the functions. It works pretty cool. I think it's pretty fast. The assembly is great. The quality of the pieces is great. The instructions are okay. So if you are a fan of Command & Conquer, especially GDI, then buy it. I love it. It's great. Really, a good set. I have really not much to complain. Okay, the turret function, the height, but you see it's easy. Just use a frame or remove this. Most of the time, if we are honest, they are standing on the shelf and we are pretty happy that we have it, but how often do we use them really? Not so much. Sometimes when your best friend's coming, oh, the Mammoth tank of GDI, show it to me. You show it 3 or 4 of your best friends and then it stands. That's the case in my life. Okay, I believe that's all. 2 thumbs up for the set, really. If you can live with that, you have a Technic frame or you remove this. Technic frame is the better solution, but it looks a little bit different. Then you have no problem with the set. You have a lot of fun, it looks cool, you get a lot of set for your money. It's worth only for the pieces. So, okay, it's officially not licensed. That's, yes, it's from China. Lego would perhaps, no, Lego wouldn't make a Mammoth tank. I don't think so. Perhaps Mega Constructs or something like that. Perhaps they, or Blue Bricks, a company out of Germany that makes a lot of tanks. They now have officially the Star Trek license. Yes, okay. Thank you for watching. I'm Frank, your Brick Freak, and I catch you in the next one. Bye.